processing. And for each of these 20 basis functions, he found the closest match in the order-tree processing system of the cat. So shown in blue are the output basis functions learned by sparse coding, and the closest matches in biology are shown overlaid in red. So the same algorithm, same piece of software, on one hand gives a very good explanation for the visual processing, and it also gives a decent explanation for early order-tree processing. I'm not going to show the slide because of time, but some of my students at Stanford have applied this to explain early touch processing, early somatosensory processing, and it turns out the same algorithm gives not a perfect explanation, but a surprisingly good explanation of the model of early somatosensory processing as well. So beyond sparse coding, what we can do is then recursively apply this idea to build even higher levels of representation. So the way we implement sparse coding is actually with a model called an artificial neural network. I'm not going to go into details, but loosely, it's a loose simulation of neurons in the brain where each of the basis functions, the 64 basis functions and images, or each of the 20 basis functions in audio, corresponds to a loose simulation of one neuron in an artificial brain So each neuron in the brain is like a feature detector that's looking to find a specific edge or listening for a specific audio, a snippet of audio or what have you. So with one layer of sparse coding, we can go from the image input pixels to one layer of simulated neurons on top that are edge detectors in the case of images. And what we can do is recursively apply this idea to build even higher and higher layers of representation. So let me show you what this looks like when you do this. When you apply one layer of sparse coding, you can group together pixels to form edge detectors. So what this visualization means is that this little square here, that visualization means that one of my feature detectors, one of my basis functions, or one of my little simulated neurons in my neural network has learned to detect vertical edges that look like that. If you recursively apply this algorithm, you can then learn to group together edges to form models of object parts, and then group together object parts to form more complete models of objects. These results were generated by training the algorithm on the data set that comprised entirely of pictures of faces. And so on the second layer, this visualization means I have a neuron that has learned to detect eyes that look like that. And on the highest layer, this neuron has learned to detect faces. Okay? A couple technical details. Although not shown here, the highest level neurons actually look at much larger regions of the image than the lower levels of the neurons. So as you go up, each of these neurons look at bigger regions of the image. And because of the way of visualization, this isn't clear, but each of these neurons is actually computing a very complex non-linear function of the image. It's just that we visualize what the neuron is looking at. But the multiple layers of sparse coding actually are feature detectors that become increasingly complex non-linear functions of the image as you grow up this time. So, training on the unlabeled data, we can learn very rich feature detectors. We learn feature detectors to look for faces and other objects. So what is a good thing? Here's some machine learning applications. Suppose you want to go back to the original problem and write a piece of software to recognize motorcycles, with which to learn to classify what objects are, with which to learn to classify motorcycles versus non-motorcycles. So one of the first data sets we looked at that we ran this on was a video activity recognition benchmark called Hollywood 2 benchmark. This is one of the hardest benchmarks in computer vision, where the task is to watch a short video clip and decide whether or not the video clip contains two people kissing, two people hugging, someone dragging, someone eating, to recognize activities in videos. Over the last few years, researchers in computer vision have hand-engineered and tried a lot of different features and made progress from 38% up to 46-47% accuracy. One of my students at Stanford decided that instead of hand-engineering the features, we just had to learn them. And immediately, he was able to substantially outperform the previous data analysis. More broadly, for application after application in audio, images, video, natural language, deep learning algorithms, these sorts of algorithms for learning features have been knocking over the benchmarks very rapidly. In my entire professional life working in machine learning, I have never before seen any one technology knock over this many benchmarks this rapidly. This is just a few examples. Many research groups, really not just mine, but many research groups have been using these technologies to knock over benchmarks. And I should say, right here in Beijing, one of the leading groups of deep learning is in Baidu, where Yukai leads the deep learning team that has done. I don't get that permission to talk about what products and applications it works on. But Yukai, Baidu really is one of the leading groups in deep learning.